Hello beautiful, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So today's video is particularly special because I was asked to be a part of a playlist with a great group of creators here on YouTube that make content similar to myself, and we decided to entitle this playlist Routines and Rhythms. And as I was thinking about what kind of a video I wanted to create for this playlist, I realized that my life has no order whatsoever. I don't have a morning routine, I don't have an evening routine, or anything like that. But I do have a stretching routine, and this stretching routine is super quick, super easy. This is what I do when I have no time, but my body's feeling a little stiff, whether it's when I wake up, right before I go to bed, or even in the middle of my workday if I've just been sitting at my desk a little bit too long. So I hope it's helpful for you too. Going back to that playlist that I mentioned earlier, I really recommend that you check out these creators. They have super awesome content, and if you like me, you'll probably like them. That particular playlist is going to be linked down below in this video, along with all my other socials and any other good information you want. It will also be a clickable link if you make it to the end of this video. Please like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're not already, and do the same for the creators in the playlist. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. You guys, I just have to let you know how awkward it is filming in public. I've had to reshoot this a couple of times, so I just look like I'm doing the same stretches over and over and over again. And there's a lot of people over there. But they don't seem to actually care about what I'm doing, so... Alright, my dudes, let's get ready to do this quick stretch. Like I said before, great in the morning, evening, or middle of your workday. First, we got to kick off these shoes. I prefer to be barefoot on the grass, but you can do this on a yoga mat if you prefer. We're going to go straight up to the sky, just stretching our back, going to one side, holding it for just a couple seconds, or longer if you prefer, and then to the other side. Getting a nice good stretch there. We're going to go back, just a couple seconds here. And then folding forward. I like to get a wider stance to do so because I'm actually not very flexible pretty much anywhere except in my hips. So despite what stretching every day might tell you, so I get a wide stance for this and just fold over like so. Bringing the hands to the ground. We're going to go to one leg and stretch like so. Taking my hands and walking over to the other leg, doing the same thing on the other side. Feels good to get moving, and actually this is the first time I've done this set of stretches outside, and it was nice, with the exception of the people giving me weird looks. Coming up one vertebrae at a time, head is the last to rise. And we're going to just roll out those shoulders. Now this isn't the most ideal stretch for the shoulders, but for my quick stretches like today's, this is what I like to do. I can do a more in-depth stretching video at another time if you guys are at all interested. Now we're going into the neck. That is where I swear everybody in America holds all of our attention. So I like to do that. I'm actually probably going to do that a little bit later in the video too. Alright, we're done with standing stretches and we're moving to sitting stretches. I call these butterflies. Anybody who's done ballet, let me know if your teacher called these butterflies too. But this is just sort of opening up the hips, getting a little bit warm in the legs, getting ready for the rest of the stretches. So first here we're going to be doing our back. Just twisting, trying to get my chin as far behind me as possible. Feeling that nice in the back. Gonna do the other side just the same. Alright, now we're gonna be moving to an outer thigh stretch. So what you want to do once you're in this position is lean your hips forward until you feel that on your outer thigh muscle, also called the abductor. It's an often overlooked muscle, but very important. I notice that I get achy there when I sit too much in my day, so it's important for me to stretch that out. Doesn't look like much, but I promise if you do it, you'll feel it. Doing my neck some more as I'm in that seated position. Alright, you guys, we're moving on to the back after I fix my leggings. So we go concave back, and then upside down U back. I'm not sure what these are actually called. You can let me know in the comments. Actually, I don't know what any of these stretches are called. You can let me know in the comments if you know. Help educate me. But I like to do this for my back. My back, my shoulders, and my glutes tend to take the biggest hit when I sit too long. Stretching the upper back here. The lats are getting a good stretch all the way up through the shoulders. And we're moving on to something else. Keeping with the lats and shoulders, a lot of people do this stretch wrong. You don't want to just hold your arm willy-nilly. You want to actively push your shoulder down and that straight arm towards your back. That's how you're going to feel it in your lats. Doing the other side. Getting a good stretch there. Love that look on my face. I have RBF for real, you guys. Alright, doing the wrists. Another area often overlooked, but important if you type on a computer all day because computers are not particularly ergonomic, and I don't want to have surgery in my wrist when I'm older. Doing the neck again. Like I said before, neck is a high stress, high tension area. So just gonna roll out my day's tension. And if you made it this far, good job. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. You guys get a reward. Gonna grab you a flower. And now we're on to the bloopers. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Routines and rhythms. Routines and rhythms. Why did that have to be such a tongue tie? Hello, beautiful, and thank you for clicking on today's video. So, 17th time's the charm.